King Charles, after undergoing cancer treatments, he's enjoying the annual Trooping the Color ceremony in honor of his birthday. And Princess Kate, also battling cancer, appearing in public for the first time in months. We're going to go to our royal expert, Victoria Murphy, in a moment here. But first, let's start with Lama Hassan in London there. She's been following it all. Lama, good morning again.
Yeah, good morning to you, Gio. Well, we've just seen all the royals gathering on the balcony here in what was a very wet and rainy Buckingham Palace. Among them, of course, Princess Catherine making her first public appearance since her cancer diagnosis. The pomp and pageantry the Brits do so well is on full display today despite the rain. Trooping the Colour is one of the most important days in the royal calendar. It's a chance to celebrate the King's birthday and for the royal family to get together. Kate was looking stunning in white, and she was front and centre with her children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, riding in a carriage, the crowd buzzing with excitement. The King taking the royal salute from his carriage and not on horseback, because he's only just recently returned to public-facing duties. And just like his daughter-in-law, he is also having cancer treatment. The royal family then appearing at the famous balcony behind me, taking in the cheers from the crowd below and the roar from the Royal Air Force flypast, which you can probably hear above with.
All right, Lama, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And, of course, great to see King Charles and Princess Kate looking well at those ceremonies. And while King Charles, yes, we got to get that right now. His real birthday is November 14th. The monarch's birthday is celebrated at Trooping the Colour, which we mentioned there. So let's bring in our royal contributor, Victoria Murphy. Victoria, good morning. It is great to have you. So we saw the princess joining the royal family publicly, really the first time this year we've seen that since announcing her cancer diagnosis. What was the crowd's response?
Good morning, guys. Well, yes, there's been an incredible reaction from the crowd this morning. There's been big cheers. I've heard people shouting, "God save the King." Huge cheers for Kate as she came past in a carriage. I should also point out that there is a small but quite prominent anti-monarchy protest here that you may see behind me. However, the vast majority of people here are here in joyful celebration. I've been speaking to some of the crowds, and some of the people have told me that they only decided last night to come down when they found out that Kate was going to be making that first public appearance. There's a lot of excitement here to see her today, but from what people have been telling me, I think also a real kind of sense of concern and compassion for her well-being here, and people wanting her to know that they're here to support her coming back to work very much on her own terms.
And Victoria, what was the significance of this moment? Do you think that this is a sign that we will see more of her to come?
Well, it's a very significant moment because it's the first time we've seen her appear publicly at all this year. However, one thing that Kensington Palace I know is very keen to get across is that this does not mark a full return to work. As she said herself, she has good days and she has bad days. She started to do a little bit of work from home, and she's hoping to make some public appearances in the next few weeks. But it will very much depend on how she feels, and nothing has been officially announced that's coming up yet.
And Victoria, you know, obviously today, the celebration of the troops and for the King's birthday, but obviously with Kate being there, so much of the attention is on her, but he is set to get back to his schedule. What is the sentiment?
Well, exactly, yes. We must remember that we have two members of the royal family who are being treated still for cancer. And the King has been back in the public eye for several weeks now. He's been quite busy. He was very prominent at those D-Day commemorations that we had not long ago. But there is still a question mark on what he will be able to do moving forward. There's a question mark over both of their timetables. But I think what was really nice today was that we were able to come together, have them both on the balcony for this real kind of moment of joy amidst what has been a difficult few months.
And also, Victoria, this was our first time seeing all three of the children in a while also.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It is. It's the first time that we've seen George, Charlotte and Louis all together for some time. And I think there's always a lot of excitement about seeing the royal children on the balcony at Trooping the Colour. And to see them up there today, see them interacting, it's a really nice moment. It's a really special moment.
Yes, and Louis always putting on a show. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us. Look at them all there on the balcony.